voting is obviously important, but it's not the only thing that people should be doing, right? It's holding our elected officials accountable after election day, for example. So how do we do that?
No, I did mention that something I really appreciate about being here in the United States is the accountability that you see with politicians. And I think that people put someone in office and think that it's one and done. However, they do not really keep track or keep an eye out for what that politician has done or is doing. Are they going back on their word, or are they doing something that they that wasn't implicated in the promises that they made when they were on the campaign? And I think it's difficult in terms of, one of the challenges is some elected officials aren't very easy to reach. I know we have social media platforms, but some aren't as savvy as others, and that's maybe due to age, or maybe they just try to cater towards I would say more of the present voting bloc, which is older people who would call or would write letters instead of being on their phones and like tagging them on Twitter or any other social media platforms. And so I think that it sort of goes back around to that if we show that we come out as a collective to elect certain people, that they will accommodate for us in terms of being more transparent.
Question, particularly because there's a lot of discourse around just that, right? There are a lot of folks who are like, we should just hold folks accountable after they have been elected. And I think a piece of it is, I feel like a piece of us starting that is normalizing holding people accountable while they are running for election, right? And I think that we shouldn't have to wait until people are in their elected positions to then hold them accountable. I think another piece of this too is really recognizing the ways that we don't necessarily know how to hold people accountable because we're unfamiliar with our bureaucratic processes, right? So a lot of people, they don't even know who all of their elected officials are. They may, for a lot of people know who the president is. People may know who their congressional senators are for their state. They might know who their like legislative district, congressional district senator is, but a lot of people don't know who their mayor is, or who their board of supervisors member is, or who their member of the city council is, who their school board member is, etc. Right? There are all of these levels to our representative democracy that exists that many of us are unfamiliar with. And then there's the added layer of us not knowing how to interact with the bureaucratic systems that exist to then even be able to hold our elected officials accountable, right? So if I don't even know who my mayor is, how am I supposed to hold them accountable? If I don't know that, the mayor and the city council have meetings and how often they meet, how am I supposed to hold them accountable? And those are the people that are local to us. So the expectation of holding folks that are further away because they are higher up in the hierarchical bureaucratic structure. So like how, a congressional person or your state senator, how are you supposed to hold those folks accountable when they're so much further away, and also when they're accountable to so many more people?